What's good, YouTube? Because of Kobe here. So, we're diving into a request from Mama Down Under. This one is some Olivia Newton-John. It's called If Not For You, 1971. This is an older song right here. So, very excited to check this one out for you guys. Thank you guys for all your requests. We still got a lot to get into. I got a whole list from you guys. So, there's plenty that we're going to be covering on the channel coming up and going forward, right? I don't plan to stop anytime soon, so we got plenty of opportunities and time to cover all of these songs for you guys. I appreciate all your requests. If you are new here, go ahead, subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, instrumentation, stage performance, lighting. I like on the whole 9 yards with busting down the lyrics and the meanings inside of the songs. I think there's a lot of beneficial conversation that we can have whenever we break down song lyrics and everything like that. I think it's very important to have the discussions about art in a very extended kind of manner sometimes where we can really relate it to our own life and our own feelings. And music is extremely inspirational and motivational whenever it's written in that manner. And you guys request a lot of songs that are like that. So I appreciate you guys for that. I say this in every video. If you're struggling with mental health or addiction, please go get professional help. Make the best of your life, man. Come out on the other side of that shit and fucking really settle into something good for yourself. Find things that you love to do, new hobbies, new places you might like to go and hang out, go out amongst nature or whatever it is you like to do. I like to make music and I enjoy writing and all that kind of stuff. And I like putting my thoughts out into the world and helping to inspire people through my own journey and the things that I've been through in my own life. That's the way I like to spend my time, is doing those things whenever I'm not at work or whatever, you know. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and please, like I said, go get that help if you need it. It's available, and there are people that want you to get that help properly and see you thrive inside of your life, myself included. I'm one of those people. So we're going to get into this for you on Because of Coffee, a reaction video a day or three. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. We got Olivia Newton-John, If Not For You.
If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door. I couldn't even see the floor. I'd be sad and blue if not for you. If not for you, babe, the night would see me wide awake. The day would surely have to break. It would not be new if not for you.
I love it. It's so chill. I really love chill songs like this with the wispy kind of vocals, the soft wispy vocals. I like songs like this. The energy of them is just really nice. It's real chill. You can just vibe to it and bop your head to it. Really catchy sound. And it's a love song. It's a song about somebody being in love with someone. If not for you, babe, I couldn't even find the door. I couldn't even see the floor. I'd be sad and blue if not for you. Saying, you make me feel like it's like somebody gives the other person strength to keep going on through all the difficult times and that sort of thing. They're saying I would struggle to find the door or see the floor. Like I would struggle to find my way out of my dark times, but I wouldn't even be able to see the floor underneath me either because, right? Wow. Sheesh. That's deep right there. That is what it feels like whenever you truly love somebody, though. If not for you, babe, the night would see me wide awake. The day would surely have to break. It would not be new if not for you. Wow. It would not be new if not for wow. Man. The day would surely have to break though is in the man. The day being broken, but the day break, right? The sunrise coming out, but it would not be new because you never went to sleep. This is actually really deep lyrically. Like there's like a lot of tie-ins going on here that are doubles actually. There's like really wow. I wasn't expecting there to be that much inside of there. Such a short section of lyrics, but she has managed to say a whole lot with very few words, and it's very deep. That's a deep love right there. Everybody deserves to find that kind of love inside of their life and to really cherish another person to the level of like this amount of feeling where you know that they're the reason that you're comfortable to even go to sleep at night. Like that's a big level of love and a big level of trust with a person. I think everybody deserves to find that inside of their life. Don't ever give up on looking, man. Right? But never settle either. That's what I always say. Never settle for anything either. Like you have to know what's ideal for you and what you do in your life, and you have to find something that can also handle that kind of energy. Not exactly like you, a lot of the time different than you, but in their own manner, similar enough to where it meets in the middle and you guys don't overbug each other and you complement each other with your differences also and everything. Have new experiences through each other's differences and that sort of thing. I've talked about that in a previous video. We talked about how if somebody's like really opposite to you, it'll actually open the door for you to have absolutely mind-blowing experiences that you never would have thought to have on your own just because they have a different vibe going on with their self and they'll have a different idea of what to do that day or whatever. Then you get to do a bunch of fun shit because of your differences with each other. That's the cool thing about that, as long as you can make it work without arguing with each other all the time, right? It just depends on what the differences are and how good people are at managing their emotions inside of being with somebody that's not exactly like them. Some people can't handle that because some people are control freaks and shit like that. So it just depends, really. It depends on the person, and it depends on the circumstance and everything else going on in their lives as well, outside of a relationship too. Right? I love songs like this. They get you thinking about like the actual essence of what love should be is what these songs make you really think about, and that's really good. I think that's beneficial. But I like this. It's deep.
If not for you, my sky will fall. Rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. If not for
I love that chorus right there. Such a classic chorus. This is a really classic vibe right here. Very classic vibe right here. It reminds me of that sort of, it's like not the same topic or like not the same vibe, but the vocal tone of it reminds me of that one song, End of the World. I think it's by Skeeter Davis, I think is her name. It was in the movie Girl Interrupted, which is a badass fucking movie. Girl Interrupted is a really good movie with Winona Ryder and Angelina Jolie in it. And I think Brittany Murphy was in it as well. Yeah, Brittany Murphy was in that movie as well. But yeah, it reminds me of that same kind of wispy tone that that song had from that movie. If you guys have ever heard that song, it's a really good song. Very sad song, but it's a really good one for sure. And this is like the more upbeat version of that kind of vocal vibe. She's carrying it much more upbeat, but it is a sad topic. It's not talking about the act of being in loss, like the state of being in loss. She's reflecting on how it would go if not for her person being there and telling them what it would be like without them, reminding them how much they mean to her, which is a very romantic thing to do. That's very beautiful. It sounds sad as hell because of like the scenario it's describing, but it's written as a love song to remind the person why she loves them so much, and that's beautiful right there. If not for you, my sky would fall, rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. I like that right there. I like it. This is a great song. Very just like catchy, sort of poppy-ish kind of vibe to it. It's got a little bit of a poppy-ish kind of vibe to it. Really radio kind of song. But it has a deep, deep meaning when it comes to that act of loving somebody inside of it.
If not for you, the winter would hold no spring.
Wow.
Couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue. If not for you.
I like that guitar.
If not for you, my
She likes to boogie. She's a dancer up on the stage. That's fun. I like it whenever they get into the groove like that. It always adds a nice layer of energy to the videos. His bridge is nice. If not for you, the winter would hold no spring. Couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue if not for you. Lord, that is violently deep. Wow. Just like, man, the death of the robin song, like, I mean, come on. No springtime at all, just cold. Just cold. No clues. Man, that's deep. It's so deep, it hits you so hard. I love songs that are written like this, so simply, so few words, but you could talk about the subject forever. Like, we could just go on and on and on and on about love and how to properly love and how to properly approach things and what to do and everything like that. This is just purely like telling a person, you prevent all of these things from happening to me, and that is so beautiful. You would almost want to say the most terrible and tragic things possible for a song like this, because it will really drive home the point to that person what they truly prevent from happening to you, and how how beneficial it is to have your love inside of their life and everything like that. Songs like this are amazing. This is a really good vibe. I love this. Thanks for this request.
sky would fall, rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. If not for you, the winter would hold no spring. You couldn't hear a robin sing. I just wouldn't have a clue if not for you. If not for you.
Beautiful performance. I love it. I really enjoyed this right here. I'm pretty sure that that was just like your typical television performance with the song imposed over, right? But the vibe of it, very great. I love the vibe that it had right there. I wonder if she had a live mic. They might have allowed her to have a live mic. Maybe. Certain aspects of it are allowed to remain live. It just depends on who's in charge and what show it's for and everything like that. The industry's fucking weird. You guys know that. There's some weird fucking rules that they follow whenever it comes to performances and shit like that. It's very, very convoluted in a lot of instances, especially back then. There, it was like the Wild West back then. Like there were no fucking rules, and really, realistically, there weren't like cameras to catch people's every move and shit like that as well. Where fucking nowadays, celebrities and people that run the labels and everything like that ain't gonna get away with nothing because everybody can just get on camera and tell their story of what the industry did to them and stuff like that. So now it's not that's not the case anymore because they can very easily be put out there on blast immediately, like fucking moments after it has just happened. But back in these days, they like controlled artists and tampered with their shit in so many ways. Like, you know, you have the classic rebellions of artists. Morrison was one of the first to do it with the lyrics of a song. I forget which song was it that they were performing. They wanted him to change the lyrics to one of the songs, and he really doubled down on it and then put his crotch in the camera because he's Jim, right? Oh, and that's the industry, man. Back then, they really wanted to control it. They would just beat them up and throw them out of the building. Back then, like it was like some gangland shit. I mean, I'm sure it still kind of is like that behind the scenes in a lot of instances. For some people, it's a wild industry, but yeah, I don't know how much of that they allowed to really be live, but the vibe of it itself was really, really cool. I like how it's a profession of true love through the act of saying what is lost and what she is not without it. That's the best way to approach it. Really. I mean, I think the best way, yeah, honestly, the best way to tell somebody how much you love them is to tell them everything that you would not be or would not have without them. That's the best way to make them understand. Wow, this opened the door for a really fun one, did it not, guys? I love stuff like this. Like I said, I really enjoy stuff like this. Very, very great song. Just a nice poppy cadence, sort of a little bit of a western vibe to it too, with the slide guitar going on and everything like that. A little bit of a country western vibe going on as well. It has those really wispy vocals, right? Really wispy, pretty vocals going on. Beautiful lyrics. Very, very, like, not overspoken, not long format lyrics, but very to the point and blunt to where you truly understand what's lost without the love inside of that situation. Really great love song right here. Mama Down Under, thank you for another awesome request. We still have a bunch to do on your list that I have to get to for you because you gave me quite a few. All a bunch of different genres and stuff too. You gave me a really unique list. I appreciate you for that. We got a lot of different kind of music coming from the list that Mama Down Under sent for us. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for the rest of y'all's requests as well. We got a lot to get into, like I said. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this discussion that we had in this one. This was a good one. original video will be in the description. As always, subscribe to the artists we have on the channel. That's what we do it for. Get the music out into the world, relate it to our own lives, have good discussions inside of it about life and love and growth and recovery and mental health and everything in between. We get into it all. Sometimes we even do stand up and stuff like that. So we have laughs and stuff like that too. Right? I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please go get professional help if you need it for your mental health or your addiction struggles. Come out on the other side a better person with the ability to grow every single day and learn more every day, inspire and motivate other people to do it for themselves as well whenever they are falling and tripping up. I appreciate you guys so much. Seriously. Thank you for everything that we've accomplished on the channel together. I love you guys. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day or 3. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way, bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Have a blessed night. Peace.